The following problems are from numbers 29 through 34 on page 336. These have to do with slope fields. And what we're doing is creating small tangent lines to represent the slope of each at the slope at each point of these 12 points that we're given. So the slope is going to be dictated in number 29 by the x value of the point. For 30, it'll be the y value, and then for 31, we're going to multiply the x times 2, and then we're going to add the y. So the first one I'll do is 29, and then I'll change the paper so that it's easier to follow. But the x value here is -1, so this is going to have a slope of -1. And these will all have a slope here of -1 because it's just based on the x. The y doesn't play into this at all. And then for the next one, it would be 0. So these are going to be 0 here, horizontal lines. And then over here, the x value is 1. So we're going to have a slope of 1. So this takes care of question number 29. Now, for question number 30, the equation is that the slope is dictated by the y value. So in this top row here, the y value is 2. So what I'm going to do is come up with a slope of approximately 2, and that's going to stay constant here along that top row. Now for the second row, the slope is 1. So I'm going to draw little tangent lines that have a slope of 1. And then for these 3 points, the y value is 0. So we're going to have little tangent lines that have a slope of 0. And then for the bottom row, this is going to have a slope here of -1. That's number 30. Then for number 31, what we have to do is take the x value, double it, and then add the y value. So in the first one, this top left point, we're going to multiply -1 times 2, and then we're going to add 2, which is our y value. So this would have a slope of 0. And then the point next to it is going to have a slope of 2. And when I draw a slope of 2, I kind of aim here down at this point. This is up 2 over 1. And you can see how I try to draw it, draw that line aiming at this one. Now the next one, it has a slope of 4. So that slope of 4 is going to be really pretty steep like this. I'm kind of aiming at a point down here, right here. Now for the next row, this x value is -1, so I'm going to double that, which would be -2 plus 1, gives me a slope of -1. Then for 0, 1, I have 0 plus 1, so that's going to give me a slope here of 1. And then I have a slope of 3. It's going to be a little less than the one right above it. And here I have a slope of -2, 0, and then 2, and then -3, -1, and then this would have a slope of +1 like this. So that is number 31.